Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Michaela Copeland here. Today's video is a rant about my last video, the post-trans girl hell, and there's so many people out there in the comments saying that I'm a man when I've actually been on hormones for 49 months. And what I've got down here is the notes from when I went to Brighton to see my surgeon, Mr. Lana, who's going to be doing my bottom surgery. And if I just have a look at it, these are the conditions for patients to be placed on the surgical waiting list at Nuffield Health Brighton Hospital. Now, patients will have the following that confirms that the eligibility and readiness criteria for genital reassignment surgery. Number one, persistent and well-documented gender dysphoria, which I've been on hormones for 49 months. 25th of September will be 6 years. I have legally changed my name. The capacity to make fully informed decisions and to consent for treatment, which is like my hormone treatment and everything. It's aged over 18 in the UK, which I am 37. No significant medical or mental health concerns, which my mental health concerns has totally disappeared since I've been seen by my clinic in June 2018, June 2022, have received at least 12 continuous months of hormone therapy as appropriate to the patient's gender goals, which as I'm a trans female, that would be in the case for me, estrogen. Has completed at least 12 continuous months of living in a gender role that is congruent to their gender identity. So you're talking about dipole, hormones, social transition and all that. Patient has consented, has obtained 2 signed referral letters from specialists in the field of gender dysphoria and supporting requests for surgery. Unless the patient has a gender recognition certificate, then 1 signed verbal letter is acceptable, which I saw Dr. Karen Gurney for my first medical opinion for surgery in March last year, and my other one I saw Dr. Stuart Lorimer the 14th of July last year. Number 8, patients need to be assessed by the consultant surgeon for any contraindications to surgery and assessed for donor site hair removal, which was on the 25th of last month when I had to go to Brighton. 10, patients need to be aware that no guarantee can be given regarding future hair growth in the labia or the neurovaginal cavity. Number 11, patients must be of a suitable weight, usually a body mass index of 28 or below, unless agreed otherwise by Mr. Coker or Mr. Lana, which I'm having Mr. Lana do my bottom surgery. Number 12, any patient presented with a complex medical history must be investigated prior to any date for surgery to be offered. The surgeon and anaesthetist must agree that the patient is fit to go forward with surgery, which my weight is perfectly fine. When I had one just before I met Mr. Lana, I did have my weight and my height measured, which I was 178 centimeters, which equates to 5'9.5", and my weight is 11 stone. Any patient, this is number 12. Any patient presenting a complex medical history must be investigated prior to any date for surgery being offered. The surgeon and anaesthetist must must agree that the patient is fit to go forward for surgery. Number 13, patients must be aware that the hormone therapy must be stopped 6 weeks prior to the date of surgery to help minimise the possibilities of pulmonary emboli or deep vein thrombosis. Number 14, patients must be aware of the possible complications that can occur due to having surgery and the possible differing cosmetic outcomes. Number 15, patients must sign and return the consent form given out to them at the initial consultation. Patients must be in receipt of the consent form for a minimum of 24 hours prior to signing and returning the form to the BGR clinic. And number 15, if the patient does not sign and return the consent form to either Mr. Coker or Mr. Lana in the Brighton Gender Clinic at the Nuffield Health Hospital, a date for surgery will not be offered or allocated until we are in receipt of the signed consent form, which last week I did sign and send off because the original one that they sent me had someone else's details and date signed, which I did send. I did call up the hospital to Debbie, who is Mr. Lana's personal secretary, which she did thank me for, and she did send me an email with an attachment for the new form, which I could not do that myself, so I emailed it to another email address, and I forwarded that email to one of the girls who works at Headway, who very kindly printed it off for me, and I managed to sign and everything. You know what else is in this pack is the stuff that I need. That I've got some of the stuff already, and earlier on today I did get some more of the stuff that I needed, and there is one more thing that I need, which do need nappy bags, which I will get nearer the time. Some of the stuff that I've already got, like toothpaste and toothbrush and toothpaste, 2 flannels and simple soap, shampoo and conditioner, which I got in my bathroom, baby wipes, which is what I got, antibacterial hand gel, which I got earlier today, and I'm just obviously waiting for them to come from Amazon. Antibacterial hand gel, which I've got coming, a mirror, deodorant, shaving gel and razor, which I do need, a pillow and a quilt for travelling home, and they advised me not to get a donut pillow if I'm being collected by a car, which I will be by one of my good friends, a douche to help when I dilate to get the lube out, which I've got coming, a food container or a large toilet bag, approximately 7-litre container for dilators and douche bag. This will keep all my equipment in. This is important, but again, I will be getting this. 5 vest tops. This is to wear in bed while the post-surgical dressings are on, which I've got. 2 night dresses or pyjamas, which when I am mobile, which I have got over here one, and I'm waiting for one to be delivered that I got from Amazon. Dressing gown and slippers, which I got the slippers coming, and I will be getting a dressing gown sometime next week. Comfortable clothes like loose clothing like tracksuits, comfy leggings, baggy top, flat shoes and trainers, which 99% of the time I am in trainers. Knickers times 3, one size bigger than normal, so I'm a 12 to 14, and earlier today I went into Primark's and got some 14 to 16, which is one size bigger than what I wear. A laptop or tablet. They do have free Wi-Fi and a TV in my room. Obviously, mobile phone and charger, which I'm recording on my phone, and my charger is just down there outside the camera. I'm just pointing to it now. Books and magazines. My hairdryer, which again is down there, because they will not provide me this in hospital. Headband, scrunchie, leave-in conditioner, because if you have medium to long hair, it is important that you tie your hair back, and this will prevent your hair from becoming matted, which I got loads downstairs. And when I came back from town, I did get some from Amazon. I got a whole load of them, and they're in one of my kitchen drawers. Just turning the other page. In hospital, you will be provided with dilators, gel, medication, sanitary towels, disposable knickers, antibacterial wash, and Viodine. They do advise to bring in some ibuprofen and paracetamol, which I can get from Poundland, to keep as a stock at home prior to admission, and that GPs will no longer provide over-the-counter medicine like ibuprofen and paracetamol. Um, bef- before before I will go into hospital, they will ask my GP or my local Nuffield Health Hospital, which it doesn't matter for me, which they will do this 3 weeks before my admission to be taken, which is a full blood count, a kidney function test, MRSA screening of my nose and groin, as it is essential that the swabs are taken from both areas, and a urine sample. And they will also request that my height, my weight and BMI is checked by my local practice nurse. If you have been in another hospital for longer than 24 hours within the last year, you will need a CPE test, which involves a swab of my stools, which I will have to take a copy of my results into hospital. These are some things that I need to have at home before I go in, because I will be housebound for 2 weeks, and as I'm sure that you are aware, the recovery is pretty brutal, because one of my close friends, she has had bottom surgery, and she did say that it is pretty painful and the recovery is difficult. I do need some kitchen paper towels, approximately 8 large rolls, which I can get some from the co-op, which they do an extra one called Regina Blitz, kitchen towel or plenty, sanitary towels, Smart Price, maxi towels from any supermarket with 3 plus flow, and they asked me not to provide any sanitary towels with wings, baby changing mat for dilating, as you will not want to be continually washing towels, any antibacterial cleaning spray for your bath and mat, any supermarket home brand would do. Antibacterial hand gel, again, I got coming, which I bought yesterday. Non-perfume baby wipes, which again I got down there just below my bed. A tub of Aquarius cream, which again I've already got. Fill my cupboards and freezer as stated, as I would be housebound for 2 weeks plus. They do not advocate the use of Vagisil or any perfume bath products while you are healed, which is okay for me because I have a shower. That they will provide with me a bottle of antiseptic iodine which you would douse with post surgery for 3 weeks only. Any longer can cause an allergic reaction to your vagina and can affect liver function after this time, so just use warm tap water. There isn't any need for me to buy any bigger dilators at the time being. The ones that you are supplied with are all you need. In time, you may wish to replace them with a larger size, but this will not be for a while. I am actually going to book an appointment with my GP to arrange discharge plans prior to my surgery, and luckily one of my great friends, she is going to help me for a couple of weeks post-op, which I will have to get the community nursing team to help me then 2 weeks. And luckily I just have microwave meals which I can just get or get online. I will be able to walk upstairs though and make teas or cups of teas and coffee and make myself light meals. And now I'm looking into my Brighton Gender Clinic. This is the timeline of hospital stay for a full vaginoplasty, which you can expect on each day of your stay. I will be attending the Nuffield Hospital in Brighton at the time noted in my admission date, which luckily my friend is dropping me off because she did actually go to the hospital and Mr. Thomas done her surgery. Tinsaparin, I'm not sure if I said that right, is a small injection that's given to the abdomen, and this helps prevent any blood clots forming. TED stockings, these are knee-high socks that also help to prevent blood clots forming, which I did have to have just over 22 and a half years ago when I was 14, kind of 15, when I suffered my brain injury. Flowtron boots, I will wear these for the first few days. These are wraparound pads that are placed on your lower legs and they are attached to a machine that inflates and deflates around your calf. These are used to ensure blood flow to the area is kept circulating, therefore helping prevent any blood clots forming. Intravenous medication, which I've had before, and it's on my wrist, which if I take these headbands off, it's about there or about there, which I did have the week before Christmas 2021, where I spent overnight in hospital because I had really bad tonsillitis. A low residue diet. This is a special diet that helps your bowel to slow down in prepared surgery. I've also got to comply with the kneel by mouth instructions given to you at your telephone pre-assessment by the nurse. Failure to do so will result in your surgery being cancelled. On the day of my surgery, I would have nothing to eat for 6 hours prior to surgery, and I would have nothing to drink for 3 hours before surgery. This so no problems arise when I'm under. A prosper enema will be given. This is given to clear the lower part of your bowel and is given to reduce the risk of surgery to the bowel during surgery. shower prior to surgery, using antibacterial sponge. You'll be given a gown and TED stockings, and all jewellery must be removed, which, as you can probably see, I've had all my jewellery taken out because 2nd of September I am having my breast augmentation. And yeah, so if anyone that's out there is still calling me a man, I've been on hormones for 49 months. 25th of September will be 6 years I've legally been Michaela. I am fully socially transitioning. I have no male clothes whatsoever. I got rid of them in 2019 after my dad kicked me out because I'm not going to wear them again. So what's the point in having them? And as you probably can see, I have totally changed everything because as I'm a transgender female, I have had to change my whole life around, and I may have lost my family, but I have gained so much within the trans community, and we do all see each other as videos. We do see each other as like family. If you haven't done so already, do press the like button because it does help spread my channel throughout all YouTube. Press the subscribe button and turn that bell notification on so that when I make a new video, you will be notified. Do please leave a comment down below. Oh, there is one more thing as well that I completely forgot to mention. On the 19th of March, when I got my gender recognition certificate, which means I am legally female, I did have to call up the place where you get your birth certificates because when I got my GRC, I'm entitled to an updated birth certificate, and I did have to call them up to arrange my new birth certificate, and I'm just playing a waiting game. It will cost me £12.50 for a new birth certificate, which is what I really want. So, anyway, this is Miss Michaela Copeland of the Michaela Show. Most love to you, wherever you may be in the world. I'll see you very soon, everyone. Bye.